Alright, we have a system of equations that we want to solve using matrices. So the first thing that we want to do is rewrite this in the form so that we can put it in as an augmented matrix. So that means to bring the constants to the other side of the equation. So the first equation becomes 3x minus 4y equal negative 6, and the second is 2x plus 9y equals 7. Okay, and then we want to form our augmented matrix. So that's going to be entries 3, negative 4, negative 6, 2, 9, 7. And now we're ready to use our calculators. Okay, so on the calculator, the key button to know to use is this one above this x to the negative 1 where it says matrix. So I'm going to go second that entry. Now let me first clear out of that. Second, there. Okay, now I've got three choices here: names, math, and edit. So to input your matrix, first you need to go to edit. Okay, and now I get to choose where I'm going to put this matrix at. So I'm just going to put it in the first one, so I'm going to choose enter. And now I have to tell it the dimensions. So we have a 2 by 3 matrix. So 2 by 3. And now I'm just going to put in all of the entries. So 3, negative 4, negative 6, and then 2, 9, 7. Okay, so double check to make sure that all of those entries are correct. And remember, we've put this in as matrix A, because now what we want to do is we want to convert this matrix to a row reduced echelon form. So I'm going to quit out of this and then go back into my matrix. Now what I want to do is some math. So I'm going to page over to math. And there's several different options here. The only one we're going to use is, if you page down, it is option number B, RREF, reduced row echelon form. Select that. But now I have to tell it which matrix to do. So go back to your matrix key. So second, that x to the negative 1. And we just want the name of the matrix. So stay right there. We put this under A. And then hit enter. Okay, now you notice that it puts the row reduced echelon form to give us 1s across the diagonal and 0s everywhere else on the left side. And my other numbers here came out to be something not very pretty. Well, I've picked this one on purpose to show us that we can get it into a nicer form. Just from where we're at, if you hit math, and then option number 1, convert to fraction, what that does is it's going to take the previous answer, that's why it's got the A and S there, and convert it to fraction form. And with a matrix, it will convert those entries that had been in decimal form to their equivalent fraction form. So this first one then is negative 26/35, and then we have 33/35. And now that I have the reduced row echelon form, I can write down the answer to my system of equations. Now I do need to use the same variables. I had x for the first column, y for the second column. So this will be x equals negative 26/35, and then y equals 33/35. And that is the solution to my system of equations.